We all knew he was gonna say no, although the way he said no is truly a little bit difficult to understand. I mean, granted, I know why he says no. Ribuku is a man bound by what he feels is loyalty, but Osen's point still has points there. He believed Ribuku in the end is not doing this out of loyalty, but someone else. However, even Ribuku in this moment has actually something that is worth saying about Osen. And that is that though he can lay waste to dozens of kingdoms, he will never be a man capable of raising and nurturing one. And I have actually to agree with Ribuku on that. I don't like Ribuku. He can burn in hell for all I care, but what he says there, I completely believe that. Because, yes, Osen is a powerful person, but he is not Sei. Granted, Sei was a tyrant in real life, and he probably will become in future, but what I'm trying to say here is that Osen is someone who forces people to join them, and then leaves them mentally broken through his strategic thing, and then they follow him, well, yes, because they can survive. Sei is someone who uses every sign of step, including caring and many things more, bringing up charisma. So what Ribuku says that he will never be capable of nurturing one, I actually have to agree with that. Osen is not a man that can really nurture a kingdom. Although it's worth noting, he also calls him the most foolish of all. But he still facts that. But Osen still believes that Ribuku is just walking a thread on an unwatering path. So while Ribuku is completely right about Osen, it is still that it's still worth noting that what Osen says, that all I hear are lamentations ripe with sorry excuses. I can admit that when Ribuku says that he has found something worth protecting, and many things more, then I actually have to agree with Osen on that. Yes, Ribuku sincerely wants to protect Zhao, but it's not the king he wants to protect, it is the kingdom. The rest of it, he doesn't really know. He hasn't found something worth protecting. The one he is protecting is the prince, not the king. With that, the commanders sends out their commands, and so the troops begins to battle. As the commanders try to pull back, each of them says that Osen says that the right wing will break through while Ribuku says it's futile to place your hope on the right wing, and both saying that you have no chance of winning. Back on the South's right wing is that Shin still has trouble moving. And according to him, it's not the wound, it's that the fight against Shogaro took longer. Elsewhere, Gallo is having trouble with the 10th spear until the 10th spear suddenly gets an arrow in his arm, and that Garo uses to do it. Turns out that Jin has been shooting arrows non-stop, but the shot he did now was a fluke. He missed the head, and he has been shooting for very long, and he's spending, and he has not time of it anymore. But his little brother still hasn't hit a single one, because well, he's still resistant. So Jin says to Tan that promise me one thing, when it comes that your Nichan can't knock an arrow anymore, promise you shoot in my stead. And he says he'll declare it. Yes, he still hasn't the courage to shoot and kill. But will this be the time when the Arrow brothers actually start to mature? Or will one of them die while the other one will embrace shooting? Well, I don't know. What I do know is that the annoying Gyoyun has somehow caught up with the even more annoying Ohon. It's indeed a fated rematch. A rematch I do not think is deserved to happen, because it's Shin who is supposed to kill that bastard. Alas, it seems that it will be Ohon. Or will Ohon. Both Ohon and Shin are badly wounded, but if they teamed up, maybe they could defeat this guy. Or maybe not, it depends. So yeah, we all know that that's basically the chapter. We all know that Ribuku would have said no, but the way he said no was... I didn't exactly see that coming. Both sides have points. Ohon I sincerely believe that Ohon is right when he says that Riboku is just making excuses. Yes, he is sincere in defending Sao, but he also knows that he is serving a bad king, so it's not exactly that moment there. But Riboku is making a point also about Ohon being a selfish and self-serving man. He may waste kingdoms, but he cannot lead them, and I actually believe in on that. Osen just does not have Sei's charisma, or even Riboku's charisma for that matter. I think people follow him because, yes, he is amazing in a way, but I think they fear him more. It's his strategy, his way to wave the world that people get amazed by. People follow Riboku because his skills are amazing but he also has a very annoying charisma. And people follow Sei because he has everything. He doesn't have a strategic, nor does he very good in battle, but he knows how to connect to people's hearts. He knows how to rally people, and he also knows how to lead the right person for the right way. Not to mention Shin being there. So yeah, this is all just setup things. Still nothing really big happened, except the foreshadowing of an enormous amount of despair. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.